Chrisean Rock and Blueface have made headlines for their breakups, fighting, infidelity, and mayhem, but now they are facing the most serious chapter of their lives, a court battle with substantial repercussions, including restraining orders, child support claims, and contentious custody issues. The future of their child may be decided by this court case, which is no longer merely a celebrity drama. The emergence of a poisonous pair, real name of Chrisean Rock. Joining Blueface's reality show Blue Girls Club in 2020, Christian Malone was just another up-and-coming celebrity, but she quickly made a name for herself thanks to her unwavering devotion, fiery temper, and unadulterated genuineness. Real name of Blueface, Jonathan Jamal. From the beginning, we knew this wasn't your usual love story. One fan on Twitter described it as Bad Girls Club meets Keeping Up with the Kardashians with way more punches. Hits like Thosiana, and he saw in Chrisean not just a romantic interest, but a contentious brand partnership. Their relationship played out on social media in real time, visually. Fights, accusations of cheating, dedications of poisonous love. When Chrisean Rock revealed she was expecting Blueface's child in early 2023, the internet was rocked. "I'm keeping my baby. I don't care what anybody says," she said during an Instagram post. Although the followers enjoyed the chaos and clicks, there were serious issues at the heart of the pregnancy. However, he openly denied any responsibility, tweeting, "She's pregnant, but it isn't mine." This signaled the start of a protracted and agonizing verbal battle, during which both parties used the pregnancy as a weapon for several months. Videos of ultrasounds, baby bumps, and heartfelt. Despite the criticism and breakdowns, Blueface persisted in doubting her parenthood and the child's paternity. In September 2023, Chrisean gave birth to a boy named Chrisean Jr., and even throughout labor, cameras were rolling, with Chrisean going live during contractions, and the entire world watched. The chaos year piece didn't last long. Chrisean Jr.'s birth was supposed to be a time of reconciliation and a fresh start for the contentious couple, but Blueface declined to be present and questioned whether he was the father. Meanwhile, Chrisean publicly pleaded with him to be emotionally involved, telling her fans that she wanted her son to have both parents by October 2023. With reluctance, Blueface acknowledged the youngster in his post, saying, "Okay, I accept. That's my son. Let's move forward." But the couple's online arguments resurfaced in a matter of days, and forward looked a lot like backwards. Chrisean clapped back, accusing Blueface of controlling the situation and refusing to leave after Blueface accused him of partying while the baby was at home. To offer assistance or support, when Blueface claimed that Chrisean had left their young son at a friend's house at 4 a.m. while she was out, he shared many recordings, sparking the custody dispute that erupted in December 2023. "At 4 in the morning, my son was left alone with Marsh. Have no crib at all," and the internet went crazy. Chrisean was blamed by some, while Blueface was blamed by others for humiliating the mother of his child rather than assisting her. However, the next step was even more dramatic. Blueface threatened to seek custody, saying, "I'm taking her to court. Is neglect." By early January 2024, Blueface's legal team allegedly moved to obtain primary custody of concerned about Chrisean's unpredictable conduct and incapacity to keep up a stable household. Chrisean Jr. said that Chrisean's team was ready to defend Chrisean, pointing out that Blueface had also displayed aggressive behavior and poor parenting skills. Child support disputes. The conflict over child support in several lives ran concurrently to the custody dispute. Twitter. "You're out here buying Jay and Alexis a G-Wagon, and you can't even buy formula for son," Chrisean said, accusing Blueface of failing to provide for their son. Blueface stated, "I give what's fair. She just wants clout and cash." Nevertheless, court insiders stated that Chrisean's legal team was getting ready to request complete in early 2024. Things took a turn for the worse when Blueface's financial records, which included income from his music YouTube only, revealed that if Chrisean were to win primary custody, Blueface might have to pay thousands of dollars a month in child support, restraining orders, and increasing violence. Screenshots of direct messages and texts were included as proof that Blueface had threatened her and the child, saying, "You're not fit. I'll make sure you never see him again." Blueface had also threatened her and the child in a temporary restraining order, citing verbal abuse and internet harassment. Lawyers for Chrisean contended that she worried about her safety. While this was going on, Blueface retaliated with a file, claiming that Chrisean was mentally unwell and asking for supervised visitation. The restraining order was temporarily granted, but it will be reviewed during a hearing in the coming days. Blueface kept tweeting in a mysterious manner, "I have lawyers' money and I have a DNA test coming up. Crazy people can't raise children." According to courtroom accounts, Chrisean gave an emotional statement in which she stated, "All I ever wanted was to be a good mom, but I'm human. I'm doing my best." Courtroom confessions continued to emerge, and by April 2024, both parties had been deposed. The team behind Blueface provided proof of Chrisean's purported arrest records. Judges considered both arguments carefully. The case was deemed high conflict, and a guardian ad litem was assigned to look into the best possible outcome. Chrisean's team responded with screenshots of Blueface degrading her online while she was pregnant, cheating on her, and threatening to take the baby and disappear. According to legal experts, joint custody is preferred in California, where both parties reside, but not if one parent can demonstrate danger, instability, or neglect. This is a classic example of how fame complicates custody, according to family law attorney Jasmine Aldridge. When everything is on social media, judging will utilize that to establish child support claims in Mamiar. In addition, the restraining order hearing was crucial because, if it were to become permanent, it might restrict joint custody access to Blueface's earnings from music club appearances and other endeavors. If Chriseans is found to be the primary custodian, Blueface may owe $10,000 to $30,000 per month, depending on income. Child or need just supervised visitation. As of May 2025, the case is still pending, and the judge granted temporary joint custody with scheduled visitation and no overnight stays until a final decision is made. The 90-day extension of the restraining order against Blueface is still pending a hearing. Though Chriseans have posted less frequently and seem to be moving in the right direction, both artists have remained unstable on the internet. She is reportedly in therapy and has started looking for a private life for her son, Blueface, but she still tours and promotes her music while dealing with fresh legal problems relating to a different assault case. Chrissy is a child at the heart of this tempest. Despite only being a year old, Chrisean Jr. is already the focus of hostile remarks, hashtags, and publicity. Experts claim that extended exposure to this type of family dispute might cause despair and anxiety. Problems of trust, emotional instability, and trauma in future relationships, according to mental health experts, admirers, and critics. To grow up with both parents. According to one family therapist, it's not about who wins the battle. Rather, it's about raising a happy, healthy child away from chaos in a world where dysfunction is frequently rewarded by viral fame. The Chrisean Rock and Blueface story serves as a reminder that some stories aren't just for amusement. They're pleas for assistance, whether it be through therapy, the legal system, or simply maturity. Accommodate Chrisean Jr. Every live stream, tweet, and court filing symbolizes a future molded by the decisions made today. It is hoped that his story would not be as terrible as the surrounding drama. Keep checking back. This case isn't finished yet.